Yeah. Welcome back to the NickMaddenTV and the Game Changer podcast. Also, too, though. Hey, we back here again. We finna react to the Super Bowl. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Going on.
Man, not much. Look, we back at it. We got the Super Bowl reaction today, and we're gonna get into a lot more today. But first off, we starting off. Then let's go around the board. We can start with DJ, since his team the one who played up into the Super Bowl. Let me know your thoughts about the game first, though. How was the game to you?
I mean, Seattle, they came. Seattle was with it. I don't know where our head was at. I don't know the game plan. Seattle, wherever they worked on, they did it perfect. Yeah, we didn't have no chance with them.
Already. What about you, Noah? What you think about the game, though, overall?
Yeah, I basically checked out the first half. I didn't really check too much of the second half. But what I saw from the beginning of the game, it just felt like Seattle came out on that first drive, and really just the whole first half, they just are in sync. Essentially, the way they played the whole year. A lot of people feel they played in tandem the whole year, and I didn't really catch too many of Seattle's games, but it seems like they've been on point from the offense to the defense. Always playing together, always playing in sync. And Sam Donald, he got the weapons that he needed to play the way I think a lot of analysts thought he was going to play coming into the league. He obviously played great in Minnesota, but then when he became a journeyman, it was like we don't really know who he was going to end up being. But he found the right system in Seattle, and you could see how they won the Super Bowl. Like I don't think anybody had it on their game board that Seattle was going to be the ones to win the title this year, but they showed the way that they played that they earned it. They earned the championship this year.
Yo, you said it. You said nobody had them on the board. Neither of these teams were slotted to be in the Super Bowl. And just an interesting fact, the Arizona Cardinals had a better odds of being in the Super Bowl than the Seattle Seahawks. So, nobody expected this. You know what I'm saying? These two teams. And another thing you said about Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, I think he is just a game manager. That defense is an all-time defense. Mike McDonald, you just put up a graphic of Mike McDonald in that defense, bruh. That's an all-time defense, and all Sam Darnold had to do is not fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's really what it came down to. New England couldn't move the ball. Drake May, if you've been paying attention, y'all weren't really moving the ball too tough last playoff game, DJ.
Yeah. Our defense, the one that got us there.
It was two defenses. It was two giant defenses. You know what I'm saying? And the big plays ended up telling the tale of the story because no big runs from New England. Y'all didn't really have no big runs. No explosive play like that. So until probably the fourth quarter, you would say that down the field passing start, opening up. But for the most part, that defense held that shit down. And
True.
Sam Darnold, I wouldn't crown him. I mean, he just didn't fuck it up.
True.
He didn't play that good enough.
Yeah, true. That's all it was. Because that's the same thing I seen too, though. Even like from the beginning of the game, both defense was stout. You know what I'm saying, and they were stopping everything the offense was giving. And I heard what's the name? Socrates say something earlier, but to me, the same thought is they made Drake May look like a second year quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially with that pressure Mike McDonald was doing. He routed that boy. He routed that man. And and then y'all had two rookie O-lines, you know what I'm saying? But
hey, now that's another thing we got to get to, because that O-line, that left tackle, and if you remember, what's our boy name? Will
Campbell.
Will Campbell.
Will
He was
Campbell.
a high draft pick, yeah. So with that left tackle here with him, bro, you can't look that bad on this stage, man. On this stage,
I mean, it was definitely they definitely showed that he's a rookie because he couldn't keep up.
True.
He couldn't really keep up with Denver, but it just we just outplayed Denver. But yeah, Will Campbell, he it's a learning lesson for him.
Yeah, and it's a long season too. We don't know, everybody don't disclose every single injury that we have and this and that. So we don't know, but man, he looked bad on the big stage. He looked real bad on the big stage.
And it was showing some highlights. It was showing highlights. It seemed like he was like forgetting like the plays, like where he's supposed to be at and stuff.
Yeah.
It was just Seattle had them all confused.
Hey, it's the biggest stage. Some people don't perform all the time in pressure moments like that,
When the lights is on.
When the lights is the brightest. Hey,
and then we get in that position. And then we get in that position as a rookie.
Yes, sir.
Not easy.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
Just a couple of highlights we just shown.
Highlights, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, but keep on going.
Another thing I just wanted to say, like it was too defense because New England defense played well.
Yeah, they did.
Christian Gonzalez, but Sam Darnold did miss a few throws. You know what I'm saying? He really wasn't as accurate. If he had really dropped the ball where it needed to be on a couple of those, it was walk-in touchdowns, and he kind of missed those. But his defense was so good that it happens. It's complimentary football. That defense is so good that it could make up for a lot of that stuff.
And
true.
They were saying that the streaker, I don't know if you had that, but that video with that streaker, yeah, there you go. They're saying that streaker had more yards than the Patriots.
They should have put him for a running back or something, man. And see, one of you, and then one of the Patriots caught him. They couldn't catch nobody else though. But the MVP, did y'all think that the MVP should have gone to Kenneth Walker?
It should have been that kicker. Shit, he had all the points.
Hey, I heard that. I heard that too. But also the punter.
How do they get that? Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, but what about that punter? Because he pinned them deep a few times, didn't he? About 2 or 3, if I'm not mistaken.
True.
Like,
but I think
in those type of games, that matters.
It does. But I think though, in order for them to kick field goals, you got to get in that range. And that boy was he was hitting, dog. Kenneth Walker was hitting last night. You know what I'm saying? And I think he had I want to say he had 83 going into halftime. He had 80 something going into halftime.
Yeah,
so that's big time though, man. So
when he broke out, but up until he broke out, that shit was a snooze fest. Even Robert Kraft was up there, and they caught him at the wrong time up there yawning. But man, it was boring at first. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, to me, I enjoyed it though, because it was a defensive game, and Canal wanted the offense getting them started, but the run game did pop off for Seattle though. And I think they routed that boy Cage in the first half, and they were just sending them blitzes at him. And I think you had said something about Mike McDonald being the youngest or the first head coach to call plays defensive and win a Super Bowl, and he young too though. So what grade do y'all give him in this Super Bowl?
Mike McDonald, coach, I give him a probably A, man, because that defense looked like it was dominant. It looked like a Super Bowl defense.
Yeah, it showed why they were the best defensive team in the NFL.
Yeah. All right. So I'm guessing y'all giving him an A.
Yeah, I'll give him an A too. They were solid the whole season, all the way up into this game, and he was solid. They were solid again in this game with their defense. So yeah, you have to give it to you got to give them an A.
Yeah.
Oh, and one other thing I want to say. Yeah, my bad. No, I'm gonna let you finish with this. But one other thing, they were missing their other running back because they've been doing that little 2 running back thing. Zach Charbonnet, he got hurt in the playoff during the playoff run. So that's what they were doing, a little thunder and lightning thing. Mike McDonald, you're a good coach though. But go ahead, no, my bad.
No, that's good. I got my thoughts off on that. The A for what they've done this throughout the season, and they took home the Super Bowl trophy. So hey,
Yeah.
the Vince Lombardi.
The Lombardi.
Already.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't take nothing from them.
Defensive ass game going into the third quarter. Going into the
Yep.
third quarter, they were up 19-0.
9-0.
And at that point, it wasn't even a whole lot of offense, for real. But that's when New England had to push the ball down the field, and you saw him push the ball down the field. Mac Hollins, and Nick, I meant to mention it earlier, but Mac Hollins crazy as hell, man. He did catch a touchdown. Mac Hollins, he used to play for the Eagles, that's how I know him. He used to play for the Eagles. Man, he ain't never catch nothing for the Eagles. And now I see him in the Super Bowl catching touchdown. But you saw how he showed up did you see how he showed up, man?
In shackles.
Bruh, he had the whole mask from what movie that was known?
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs with Anthony Hopkins. Like, that man crazy, man. That man good and crazy. But he did get a touchdown.
Didn't do nothing. You right. He got them shackles on because he ain't do nothing the whole game. Supposedly, that one touchdown.
Didn't he come into the? Didn't he come into the Chicago game with no? Ain't he the one came in with no shirt?
Yes, he always do this. Yes, he always come in with different outfits on and different just statements. He be doing crazy shit, man.
He wore the wrong outfit for this game. He came up in the whole patient suit. You strapped in, and that's what them boys did. They were strapping your quarterback, and you couldn't get no catches hardly. It's crazy. And then he barefooted.
Yeah, he do that. He is crazy though. But pretty much, I was hearing on social media that the most exciting thing about the Super Bowl was the damn halftime show. What y'all thought about that?
Well, you had all bunch of mixed reviews. Clearly, there was the conservative folks that wanted to watch the Turning Point USA halftime with Kid Rock was throwing.
Boy, so that was crazy.
On. So, it's always political with the halftime show. And then, last year was Kendrick Lamar. They didn't want the brothers out there doing what they was doing with the rap. So everybody was hating with that. This year, I guess it was Bad Bunny with, putting on for the Latino community and all that. And not everybody enjoyed it because people didn't understand what he was saying and didn't really vibe with the music. But some people really enjoyed it. Some people do. But,
look at the numbers, though.
Yeah, as I say, people enjoyed it clearly because, look at the numbers. Kendrick was big last year, and he passed Kendrick by, what, 2 million people, supposedly? So, almost
supposedly.
3. So, supposedly. It is what it is. I think, you enjoy it. You either enjoy it or you don't enjoy it. I don't think everybody people come to the Super Bowl and watch the Super Bowl historically as an American watching a football game. You enjoy it to just hang out with your family, your friends. It's something to get everybody around, to gather around and enjoy Super Bowl Sunday. Not everybody that watches Super Bowl Sunday even likes football. It's just an American thing. It's like, to me, the Super Bowl is like the holidays. It's like the Christmas. It's like Thanksgiving. You get together with each other to hang out, chill, and that's what it is. But over the years, it's become more political because I guess we've had more representation outside of just white people. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like when it gets outside of white folks, sometimes it has to get political, which I don't understand.
And they put Jay-Z over this process a couple years back. So he's been under a lot of scrutiny about that every time he do put somebody up there. But we got to remember that when they are trying to show halftime performance, it's trying to do this for 300 million people. You're trying to put one artist out there to kind of, entertain 300 million different tastes. Yeah. So, but one other thing I want to say, man, hey, this show that Michael Jackson the GOAT. Michael Jackson did this shit before the internet, boy. What are you talking about? 133 million.
He's the reason why everybody doing the halftime performance.
Right.
Before him, they used to have like bands and like cheerleading and shit.
Michael Jackson is the GOAT.
Yeah, ain't nobody clearing Michael's performance. That performance, he pops up at the
So
top of the jumbotron, and he pops up on the stage and
Yeah.
just stand there for 20 seconds, just
What?
looking.
The motherfuckers, men, women, kids, all were
shoot,
fainting and
everybody
crying.
watch.
Yeah,
And that's true too though, like you said, man. This was way before the internet. He got them interviews. So
Yes, sir.
what you think? So with Bad Bunny and Kendrick Lamar, I think those numbers probably be some inflation type of numbers though, cause
Yeah, definitely.
yeah,
man,
sure.
they probably
Mike
never
would've
reached
had a
that
billion.
milestone.
Yeah, Mike would have had a
billion.
billion. He would have had
For
a billion.
real.
A billion people would have been
Yeah.
watching Mike, man.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
For
For
real,
sure.
for real.
No one's ever had an impact with Buddy, man, ever. And nobody will before or after. They try to say, "Oh, this artist is a nah." It
No.
ain't-
Nah.
Especially in these times with social media, you can't even be big like that.
No, you can't, because everybody's a star.
Yeah, and then it's too much access. Back
Yeah,
when
too
Michael
much
Jackson was
access.
out, it was like you had to just watch videos or hear on the radio, or if he come in your town now, you could just go on Instagram and look at them.
Mm-hmm. And you know they
But
gonna
then
be
Bad
at,
Bunny,
dude. So yeah.
Bad Bunny must have, he didn't spread his influence because he from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico ain't got
And then
135
he
million people.
also
It's small.
he also wrestled too. He's a professional wrestler too.
Stop it.
Real talk. He's been
Where he
on
wrestling?
WWE.
The
He's
WWE.
on WWE.
Man, stop it.
Man, hey, Google
Wait a
it.
minute,
I'm
you
a
saying
ra-
he wrestled before or he's a wrestler?
No, he's still wrestling. Like he's like, I won't say he's a regular, but he's on there often.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, he's
I'm just not starting to hear about Bad Bunny though, bro. Real talk. Like, where he come from? Man,
That's
I'm
how
hearing
that's
no
that's,
damn
that's
Bad
kind
Bunny.
of how I
I ain't
heard
gonna lie.
about
Now he been
a
out for a
wrestler.
while.
Yeah.
Well, I just heard him from that little one Cardi B song and stuff, or whatever like that. That's how I knew about it, and you know what I'm saying. So,
See, I still
don't too
watch
much know
wrestlers, so
about.
that's how I
My
heard.
wife
That's how I
listen
heard
to him
about him.
though,
Mm.
but
I didn't know he a wrestler too. So
Yeah.
he getting. That's
Hell
crazy.
yeah.
you know
And
wrestling.
he's straight too. Just like
Well,
just like Logan Paul. Logan Paul's a wrestler too.
Well, he probably should have had way more numbers than this though. If he got all these people, if he in the wrestling,
And
the
then,
wrestling league,
and then he gay
he
too,
from Puerto
ain't
Rico.
And gay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all, he
Hey, they had
definitely
like
a
you saw that little video?
Yeah, he do a lot of gay stuff. If he ain't gay.
No, it was like two dudes.
Just say
grinding on each other.
allegedly. Just say he might have seen the funny. He might have seen the funny.
Yeah, it was like allegedly
Little funny
on. They
money.
show
Little
like
funny
the videos of his
Little
performance.
funny money.
It was two dudes dipping on each other.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he be,
yeah, I
he
seen
be
that too,
pushing
though.
it. He be pushing that agenda, bro. They all. I mean, I ain't gonna say they all
Yeah.
Hollywood, but once you
They
get
are.
to that certain, level of fame and
Mhm.
stardom, you might not necessarily be doing it all the time, but you have little flashes of where you pushing that agenda. And he's
Bro, didn't he bring Lady Gaga out?
Yeah, and Ricky, what's his name? Ricky Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man, he with it.
He with
He
it.
with
That's what I'm saying. Right.
So we know, but it was a good little show, man. I guess diverse. We could say we getting a little diversity.
Yeah.
So
Alrighty. So, well, I'm guessing then. All right. Well, where do the Patriots and Drake may go from here to next year? What do y'all think? How he might look next year? What's y'all thoughts on that?
Drake may just need to keep working. DJ, he just need to keep working. He's still young. He ahead of schedule.
Second year.
Nobody thought Drake May was about to be right here in this spot. So it's not too big up. Now, if he would have won, of course he wanted to win the game. But it's an accomplishment even getting here for real. So Drake May just got to keep progressing, and they got to keep building around him. Is Stephon Diggs gonna be back? Is he gonna have the same team? Are they gonna get him some linemen?
Well, I don't think they need no linemen though. Like I said, them guys they drafted him. He got to get older.
He got to develop.
I think he will. I think he'll develop. He a new line, so.
Well, so that's basically part of the that's all Drake May gotta do. Drake May ain't gotta do nothing special. He's the same way Sam Darnold. We just seen you ain't gotta be a spectacular quarterback to win the Super Bowl. You do not have to be.
True.
So just don't turn the ball over and develop into accurate passer. That's it.
You know,
I agree.
and make the smart throws, because it was last night he was doing some suspect stuff.
Shit, he was
Tom
that all comes
Brady made a
with the
career
learning
off of
experience.
kick down.
He was under fire last night. Shoot,
Yeah, that's
that
all
boy,
comes with it's just a learning experience.
that's all it is, though. Like I said, he had his bad rookie year. His second year, he went into the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? That team was an experienced defense team. You know what I'm saying? And the Patriots, they young. You know what I'm saying? So they got the right coach, though. Mike Vrabel, he definitely. You know, I don't like the Patriots, but I'm just talking football. But they got the right coach. They can keep Josh McDaniel. He ain't never leaving New England to get another head coaching job. You know what I'm saying? He trash as a head coach. But
Don't say that now. They'll give him. Somebody will put a contract out there and pay him.
So
they will.
You know
But
how
I'm
the
just saying
NFL
he ain't
go.
no good one. He ain't no good
Yeah,
head
you
coach.
right. You right, but you
he
know how
might
the
get another
NFL
shot
goes.
down the road though.
Oh, he will. I'm quite sure he will. I'm sure he will.
But you're right. He don't want to go nowhere. He want to sit right there. That's his best. That's boy. That's a dream job, and you're good at it.
Right. Stay out there.
So-
Don't go on trying to chase that money.
Yeah, stay with old Kraft.
Right, because you ain't about to do a damn thing as a head coach. You about to get your ass blown out the water fucking around.
Yeah.
Already.
Stay where he need to stay where he fit in.
Yeah, that's y'all boy. Let me see who will.
Don't fit
So
for
do y'all-
nothing that's not broke.
Y'all think
what
Seahawks
about-
can run?
no.
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. But what about Tom Brady not even acknowledging the Patriots is like part of his story? He's trying to say they asked him, you know, who would win the game before, and he was like, he ain't got a dog in the fight. How, Tom?
Well, you know he a 49er fan, really though. You know he a 49er fan.
And he a part owner of the
Raiders. Yeah, well, yeah.
But
That's probably why
still,
he
man,
ain't
we
wanna say that.
know you from New England Patriot, bro. Stop the bullshit. Stop it.
Yeah, I don't know with him and Robert Kraft. I mean, I'm pretty sure they still got a good relationship, but you know, when you get done a certain way, or he felt like he got done a certain way, maybe by them after when he went to Tampa Bay, you know, their feelings change, and you know, it's dog eat dog in them rooms. It's dog eat dog in them rooms. You know, to us as fans, when we're out on the outside looking in and we're seeing, you know, these guys' legacy and who they had their legacy with, and you know, we're thinking, okay, yeah, you know, he'll just walk into New England and it's all good. But you know, when you look at your own personal experiences with people and stuff, and people don't know, you know, they looking from the outside in, they're like, well, y'all don't really know how I feel about dude, but y'all think it's all good. But shit, I don't really fuck with that like that. You know what I'm saying? So Tom Brady, you know, it might be a situation like that with, you know, the New England front office and stuff like that, where he ain't trying to even get involved with anything with them. And, you know, so when they come up and ask him questions, oh, how do you feel about this and that? He's like, well, you know, I don't really care. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to be nowhere near them.
Yeah.
That was a good way to put it. No,
Yeah.
you're right. Because that's all about right, though. Because when you boil it down to your own experiences, it's like from the outside, you might not know. I would have to, you know what I mean? I would have to break it down to you to let you know.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, he probably saying he took a lot of hits for them. Because I think he go to court for something. He tried to sue the NFL for some one point in time, but they had so much stuff going on.
They pushed Tom Brady, the greatest.
They pushed him out.
They pushed him out.
Right. That's why when he went to Tampa Bay, it was so you could tell he was still zoned in to really trying to win, because he really wanted to make his legacy at least be cemented somewhere else outside of New England. There was a reason for that.
Yeah, because that did solidify him, though. I ain't gonna lie. That last ring,
it did.
That motherfucker solidified.
Yeah.
So that's what New England kind of, I could see the relationship kind of dwindling down. But you know, that was up. It was a good Super Bowl, though. I mean, a lot more people interested in the Super Bowl, like you said, Noam, though. It's a gathering of people. Everybody get together. Everybody, hey, what you doing for the Super Bowl? Even though I don't even ask you, hey, do you watch football? No,
Hell
what you doing for
no.
the Super Bowl?
Right. There's plenty of people that were at the Super Bowl parties, at their family houses, at get-togethers somewhere at some bar or whatever town, getting together, just watch, just dare to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to conversate and socialize. So that's what I think people just gotta, even though a lot of us felt there could be better teams, there could have been better matchups, maybe even in a better city, because that was the other gripe that San Francisco really, that whole area and everything really wasn't meant for the Super Bowl. But I mean, that's all opinion, because clearly San Francisco has always kind of had Super Bowls or had, some kind of affiliation with the Super Bowl. But I saw Lil Duval bring up that he felt the Super Bowls aren't cracking unless they're in the South. He kind of got a point. Because them New Orleans Super Bowls and
buddy.
Shit, they are they cracking.
Yeah, buddy.
You know what I'm saying?
I know they definitely throw down in Atlanta.
Miami, you know what I'm saying? So he kind of got, he kind of point a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. You're going to have good times in these other cities and other places, but ain't nothing like the South, man. With black folks turning up and enjoying themselves and everybody being able to hang loose and there ain't no uptightness and everybody feeling like, man, ain't nobody about to do all that. You know, San Francisco bougie and fruity. So they, you know what I mean? You know, but down there, down south, shit, people turning up, enjoying their time before that Super Bowl, and a lot of festivities is going on. So he might have kind of had a point with that.
True. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dog. That was a good little one. Yeah, a good little Super. It was the decent Super Bowl though. Not a lot of offense though, but the performance wise, like y'all said, yeah. And I think they probably just trying to match the audience that's out there in California anyway. You know what I'm saying? Especially in where they was at, San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Mm-hmm. But anything else we on there? Anything else we got?
I mean, overall, I think it was, like I said, good little entertainment thing. My team went there, so I was depressed anyway. I didn't really want to watch it, but good entertainment.
Yep. That's a wrap on the NFL season. It went quick, man. I feel like we were just talking about what we thought teams were going to do. And I feel like me and Nick was just talking about, we did that breakdown of the top teams and, went down from 30-31 all the way down to 1. And we broke it down. And I feel like we just did that. Now the season over with. So, yeah, we're going to see.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Already. Well, shout out to the Seahawks for winning the championship. I ain't mad at them. Till next time, the Game Changer Podcast and NickMaddenTV. We out of here.
Peace.